Hey there YouTube, welcome to my domain. This is Everything Animated. I'm here today to give a little rant because it's been on my mind for a while and it has a lot to do with just how things have been with anime recently and what I've noticed recently. So, I recently finished Gangsta, and this kind of brought it on. And then I also watched the abomination, what is known as Attack on Titan Junior High School, or whatever the fuck. And I was sick to my stomach. And this is more of a rant, more or less to say, why can't we have good things as far as anime is concerned? See, this is the reason why I both love and hate anime. I love anime because it's inventive, it's visually appealing, and when a show is good, it's fucking great. And you can just watch any episode anytime you want and just totally enjoy the shit out of it. And you support shows like that, and you love shows that in the end make you feel, it feels like conclusive and good and just all around neat. Then you have stuff like Gangsta and Attack on Titan Junior High School bullshit. Gangsta, and I'll probably go more into review, like in more depth with it, but it's a good show. But then what happens at the end of Gangsta is the same thing that has been happening in animes for as long as I don't know, started watching animes. They don't finish. They're more of an advertisement saying, hey, you know, if you want to read our manga, then check it out. First of all, if you're going to make an anime because that is the medium that we saw it in, that's the medium where I saw the characters, fell in love with them, and continue it. Otherwise, don't make it. I mean, I hate these companies that make these shows and make us so invested in these characters only to be like, if you want to continue watching this or reading this, check out the manga. How about, what if I don't want to do that? What if I just want to enjoy the show where I first saw it in the medium that I saw it in, and just watch it? What if I don't want to read a black and white panel of something when I first saw it in color? What if I don't want to do that? It's like if you were to take Game of Thrones. It was based off a book, but then it became a TV show. It's a great TV show. Do you know how upsetting it would be if after the first or second or even third season they just stopped it when they did and said, well, if you want to continue to explore more, read the book. The only reason you would even want to read the book, or if you have an interest in reading the book, is if you're interested in wanting to see how it's different from the show. You shouldn't want to have to read the book just because the show ended and there's no other way to even see what happens unless you need to read the book. I hate that. There are some animes that they're based off mangas, but they at least try to make it an ending, and they try to make it feel complete, and they try to do a damn good job. Parasite, Akame ga Kill, all those are based off of mangas, Midori Days. And you know what? They all did a good job. They felt complete at the end. people might not agree with me with Akame ga Kill, but you know what? At least they tried to make a story out of it. I mean, would you have liked it if they gave us the middle finger and said, if you wanted to read more, read the manga? I'm glad they at least tried to do that. I'm glad they tried to make an ending to make it feel complete. Some of the greatest shows ever made are ones that are complete. There's a few in there that I've seen that aren't, but for the most part, there are shows that have ended. Fullmetal Alchemist, Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill, Steins Gate, Cowboy Bebop, all of those are shows that are done. And I could watch them again anytime I want because they're great. And then you go ahead and give us a lazy ass ending like Gangsta. And I don't know if it was because the studio recently went bankrupt or if it was because that they just didn't give a shit. But I hate if you want original stories or materials, then don't base your show off of a manga. I'm tired of it. I'm happy that mangas are there, and I'm happy if you want to read them, go ahead and read them. But how would you feel, and I'm going to steal this from my friend, how would you feel if you watched the first Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, and then you saw the Two Towers, and then when the Two Towers ended, and the Battle of Middle-earth was about to take place in Return of the King, and instead of watching the movie, they said, if you want to watch the rest, read the book. Do you think people would be happy? I know that a lot of people wouldn't, and I don't know how people can take it with this anime. Fucking bullshit. As far as just not having complete endings and stuff. The other thing that pisses me off, like I mentioned before, is you have probably one of the hottest shows, Attack on Titan, and it is something that has broadened. It's basically reached over from Japan, and we know it in America, and it's so freaking popular that it has just overtaken everything. I mean, people that don't even watch anime know what Attack on Titan is. And you go ahead and you give us a fucking stupid ass parody that is basically a middle finger to all the fans who want a season 2, and you're just giving it to them. How about instead of making a live action movie that nobody cares about and a stupid parody junior high school fucking show that nobody cares about, take all that money in the budget and make a season 2 already. It's supposed to be starting next year, but there's no confirmation as of yet, as in a date. And I saw a video not that long ago about how when it comes to original animes, we kind of have to have that medium where you have to make the same bullshit in order to feed the funds into the anime spectrum. And at the same time, if you want to make something original, you're taking a huge risk, because if that original thing sucks, then you're pretty much screwed. But if you want to make something original, at least go all out. That's what I say. If you're going to make something original and be like, alright, we're going to do something, we're going to totally change the world, we're going to actually make something different, let's go for it. At least, don't be afraid to go all out and just make a full show. Make a 24, 25, 26 episode show and end it. It just pisses me off, and I know that when it comes to anime, it's not an easy thing to make as far as just all the time, because you have to make those stupid teeny boppers, you have to make those stupid magical girl animes and fighting with swords all the time. You can't make original stuff all the time. I don't know. But if you're going to do it, at least do it. I'll leave a little link in the description below of that video I was talking to you about. It's a really informative video. But I just wanted to make a little rant because the fall season so far, very disappointing. I haven't seen anything remotely good. I've seen a couple of shows that were funny, but nothing that totally made me jump out of my seat and made me go, holy shit, I want to keep watching that. So, yeah, it's just upsetting. Hopefully you'll see me in a better mood next time. Tell me what you think about the stuff recently. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And once again, thank you for stopping by. Everything Animated.